All right, let's see if I can do an effective voice over here. So it's grabbing the building, different rewards. There's the acclaim, which is barbarian events. It's just building power, and then hospitals. That's training fleets. Uh, Get the right through. Got 13th for governor last week, so I did unlock Caesar. I did kind of bad the last few days. Just clutched up on the fifth day to get that slot. Um, I think I was like 12th for just the fifth day and then 15th overall, so that's good. Uh, did great on the first day, top 10, and then just kind of went downhill from there because I made some mistakes. But I was at 3 million and a third. People up there were like 9 and 5 and whatever, so huge diffs. You see, I wasn't too far from 14th, only about 10K behind actually. Um, but I was a good buff above the guy behind me. So, and I was on basically until the server ended. Like I made sure I didn't lose that position. Um, but you mean you get various amounts of sculptures here, but I get these 10, which is just kind of what I was shooting for. I just get the 10 at least so that I could summon him. Just goes into Lyceum, run buff the day, still production, that's good. 10% buff for 1,000 gold is fine. Gonna grab my silver chest here, some Centurion sculptures, normal stuff, speed ups. Another Centurion, it's good. Put the chest, a couple of rares and a blueprint. It's fine, it's cool. A few gold chests here. Let's hope the sculptures, okay. Got some Osman, that's cool. Osman is not that great, but still something to have. A couple of, ooh, a lot of those sculptures in a bundle with bias. That's good draw right there. I'm gonna definitely use that for trying to boost one of my legendaries to level 3 or to 3 stars. Wow, good technology there. A lot of crits. Got my chests here. A lot of low hearts and swords going down. With these guys. Check the shop here. Silver is the leader in charge of our shop. She's doing a great job just getting stocked up with uh, speed ups and such now. Uh, I can sell a bunch of my blueprints if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Never told me to do that. Just need them here. Let's do that here real quick. um, I'm still, as of this moment, I'm still in the opponent territory, uh, which is, it is what it is. We moved our central fortress, as you can see. Someone's here, something around here, just to be close to the grass. Let's see if we can sneak in here. Can find I definitely get in there. Just gonna plop down right there. And I don't not even that flag is going towards. Maybe oh, there's no one. It's stone up there. Yeah, who gets that? But I say take a random these two flags. We'll sit right on this pass here. Let's just catch up on these messages here. Meliodas joined us. He's the NHIS guy that asked me to stop attacking his teammates. That was kind of fun. During the kill event, he's like, "Hey man, chill out. You're destroying us." And they were in a war with the BGAS guys, so I ended up helping take them down. Just scrolling up here, seeing what they were talking about this morning and a little bit yesterday. See, we got another merge chance again. And obviously, the last guy we tried to merge with kind of dipped, so that didn't work out too well. Just trying to get more memory capacity, which is great. Got myself a R4. Eric Lawrence, a really dope name, in my opinion. But hopefully he's playing with Viking Civilization. That'd be Canadian character. Slow building. We got the altar of wisdom. Apparently God is sleeping. Or no, that was a little while ago, so I must have missed that while I was at church. Speaking service. Because yeah, this was recorded at the middle of around lunchtime. But it was that altar. Oh, just to catch up on the scouting here. Let's see. Town of village. Yep. Caves. Oh, I was just trying to get it to about 80%. I think I'm at like 75, somewhere around there. Apparently. Just stupid verification thing. It's not like that important, but it is because you can't play without it. It's not like it gives you anything huge rewards. It's just kind of make sure you're not a bot, I guess. But if you could program a bot to play Rise of Kingdoms for you, I think you kind of that's pretty intelligent, honestly. But maybe there's like farmer bots. Um, Looks like silver just letting everybody know what silver builds are. Uh, that guy is the leader of NHIS, one of the officers or something. I think I remember him from this weekend. Here's the commanders. We got he upgraded, but we got Caesar as well. Um, here are his skills. He has no like direct. His active skill isn't direct damage. It's just like a true buff. So um, much more attack and defense and health and stuff. And some debuffs. Um, but he is a conqueror, so his skill can be used to take out cities or just other structures. But let's go ahead and grab him. It's been Benny Beanie Beachy, famous quote. I came, I saw, I conquered. Uh, see, we can put his, we can make him a conqueror, but conquering in general is kind of mid. Um, so we're probably gonna honestly focus him over on attack, but there's some decent skills over here in skill tree. This one saves your troops from dying. Over here, just a bunch of attack buffs for some rage and attack speed, defense and health and attack damage. Various, uh, various attack applicable. Good for open field. So we get a Gladys upgrade here, 554. With that, Toma getting her to 555. That's good. Toma's a good secondary right now, honestly. Um, just because she has her little spell damage increase. So I just kind of I have her included. I mean, she gets really irrelevant just because she's a rare, but just have her included for now. She's in my Sunset Canyon mix. We got Centurion at 555. Gonna get Circa to 541. Gonna get that gathering speed to 5. Looks like we're gonna hit another one from Dragonlancer 523. All of Dragonlancer stuff is like making cavalry based, so that's kind of dope. We just got Osman from the chest. Osman is pretty mid, honestly, but we got him. Looks like we already had him actually, so we're just gonna get that to 2. 5 bars is like he's better just because of his little AoE here. Um, his little sandstorm that hits 3 people. But we can write our history for that. This we've got Caesar. It's right in the front there. Oh. I'll definitely get that. This is actually one of the highest value bundles for the $5 in the game. So if you're gonna buy one of the $5 bundles, definitely get the writings of history if they come along. We've got a bunch of achievements carried over from the Mightiest Governor, just a bunch of retail troops and stuff like that. You can see over here in Vanquish that we have more than all the other. But nothing in the far right ones quite yet. Oh, just get our quest progress, grab all of our activity, get activity progress. Looks like I still need to get to wood and gold. So I'll have those going out in a minute. Quick look around, see what's in the territory.
Ich mag scheitern, aber
Just
ich
gonna
gebe
throw out
niemals auf. Mein
Constance. I'm gonna put him as
Vorbild, unsere
Centurion and not
ruhmreiche
Gaius
Linie
because Gaius
weiterführen.
is he's my wheat farmer, and I kind of want to have him for wheat primaries, not just a secondary. Just with this gold here, it is outside of the territory, but it is right next to my city, so Cleopatra will start up for that, and big crop land here. Uh, just checking that out. We are pretty low on stone, or lower than the others, I guess I should say. Uh, just looking around. Looks like we got a
藤原の秀
quarry.
衡の恩は
Let's
来世
put
で
Dias
も
in front
返す
just for the talent tree. And I'll just slap Tamar
Benedictum
on there. Queen
maxima
Tamar for
imperium
she is another gather. I haven't invested in her, but she is a uh, potential investment for gathering. Grab my resources. Another silver cache. Very average. Another key. I'm not one of those people that stockpiles keys. I know some people do that, but I don't, just because you never know when you might get a lucky draw. We're gonna get both these build queues going. You never want to waste time on your build queues unless you're dead out of resources, which you shouldn't be. Just get wheel going because I wanted something light on resources that wasn't too expensive. Gonna upgrade some cavalry here. I'm just gonna start making troops. Get these upgraded. Honestly, I'm probably gonna prioritize making a bunch of tier ones just to have the quantity to fill up my armies. Probably get about maybe a 500,000 troops overall. So I have 4 queues right now, so maybe 400,000 is more reasonable. 400,000 troops, and then I'll start sending up for the upgrades. Um, but honestly, by that point, I might just be tier 4. So similar to that concept I introduced on the Doing Power Day, training at tier 1 and then training it to tier 3. It works the same way for tier 4, of course. So you can train at tier 1 and then just put it to tier 3 or tier 4 with the same amount at the same time, and you get more points for the mighty sculptor. Let's go ahead and see. I only have 20 something plus a bundle, so I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to get minimum order to 5 stars today. So rather than running through all my uh, star sculptures, I'm actually going to hold on to them just in case I have to upgrade another legendary. So I just don't want to run out. Put the scroll event there. Rewards. And their help in there. Just gonna grab these gems. No point in hanging on to these gem things, gem tokens and resources, because they it's not like your gems could be plundered from you if you get attacked. So just finding a bunch of stuff around the map here. A couple of strongholds. Nothing too crazy. We haven't done a stronghold run with my alliance yet. I think. Not sure if there's any around. Let's just get these caves going. A couple million rewards, honestly, for that was great. Uh, taking a lot of L's to people in the Sunset Canyon, but that's all right. Sunset Canyon isn't really my priority right now. It's not like I'm gonna waste a bunch of stuff on getting a bunch of maxed armies. But let's check the campaign here. I love these little side
我
quests
が宿
because
命である
you have to rally slash
藤原
defense
の
these.
秀衡の恩
So let's see here.
Lysaid.
I don't have a defender like specifically, or I mean a rallier specifically. I could, pump a bunch into season, but even then he still wouldn't be that good. So I think I'll just use Minamoto here. I'm gonna throw on the siege units, um, because siege units are great against cities, and I'm gonna use Minamoto and Plagi is just because I have high skill generation and rage generation with them, so I get a lot of skill cycles. Um, and if you recall, Minamoto and Pelagius' primary skill is a single target high damage skill. So that'll be great, just hitting the city constantly. I'm gonna put Curious here, going for infantry. Mystique with my battering rams in here just because I can use him to, after I take care of the people attacking my rally, I can put him on the city. And I wanna pull back a little bit so that I can have a third army. Uh, a reasonably sized third army. Does it really matter who I use my primary for? Like, um, somebody like Lohar doesn't help here because he these aren't technically barbarians. Constance doesn't really help because uh, her troop capacity being better than the others doesn't really matter because we don't have that many troops. So I have Tomo for skill. Let's make things let's even things out a little bit. Let's put Tomo on Minamoto so that she can buff his skill damage. Uh, let's pair him with Cow Cow actually, and make him cavalry with the siege as much as we can. Okay, and then we're gonna put Pelagius in here.
Άλλη μια τέτοια νίκη και χαθήκαμε.
Let's put my healer with my infantry defender because they're gonna last a long time, and getting that AoE heal for all my troops is great. Let's look at this about 50k.
Este es mi reino.
Uh, then
Astuto.
let's just bring Pelagius and Tomo. That's the some nuke damage. I mean, he only has slingers and battering ram, so it won't be that bad. But looks like the game still gives us a rank of hard battle. I don't think it will be terribly hard because,
Οι πράξεις μου
uh,
θα διαμορφώσουν.
Guiaré a los
just because I mean,
invasores.
Οι πράξεις μου
Piers
θα
being able
διαμορφώσουν το μέλλον της
to
Ελλάδας και
to
της
heal
Ρώμης.
that rally with the Cleopatra AoE should be
Guiaré a los
pretty strong.
invasores al infierno.
But we'll see. I'm gonna make sure that both my uh, auxiliary armies are hitting
Θα διαμορφώσουν το
the
μέλλον της
Lancelots that
Ελλάδας.
are surrounding my rally right now.
Εμπρός για
Looks
Ιταλία.
like Minamoto is doing great there on the city, already at half health. Wow, doing a lot better than I expected him to actually. Just because Minamoto has such a huge
Πράξεις μου
nuke
θα διαμορφώσουν το μέλλον της
of
Ελλάδας.
a primary. Yeah, specifically with him and Cao Cao being single target primary attacks. Um, wow, that's good. That's gonna be done in like one more spell cycle. Yeah, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Jeez. All right, well, an easy 3-star there. Some Epiphyte sculptures, chests. Let's just check out the defense one. Should be any harder really. We gotta put a garrison in, so let's shuffle and think of who would be best. Pelagius does have this 1% little buff here, but it's only on one, so couldn't be that great. Let's just go ahead and do full cav, only cav
Estad
for Minamoto
comienza ahora.
on the garrison. Um, let's just do Pelagius because he has the defense and the healing. Uh, the garrison with the healing skills. And I think I'll just do should I do cavalry for him? Instead I do infantry. I think I'll just give him some good units. Bowmen are good uh for defense too, just because they have the AoE kind of sort of attackiness, and they're good counters for infantry. Let's get Pierce in here at Minamoto because Pierce can shield can make the army last long. Let's do Bjorn. Let's check out Bjorn. His primary his primary is great. Increasing skill damage by 8% would be huge with Minamoto, so let's go ahead and do that. And what we want to do here is we want to basically intercept these armies as they come in so that my center is less surrounded. And my city is less surrounded. And you'll notice in the waves incoming that there won't be 5 armies. There'll be like 2 or 3 or whatever. So in the waves where there's only 2 or 3, being able to give your city like a 1v1 is great because they don't take the surrounded debuff. Um, there's basically waves for the next few minutes, so I just kind of want to get out here and see, get to this cow plow. Um, looks like he's actually kind of fast, but he's gonna turn to us, which is great. That gives Pelagius in our city a 1v1 against Joan, and that makes it just easier, a lot less wear and tear on our center city. It looks like he's got 3 on this one, so I'll just try and get the one closest. First, it's gonna go straight to the city, but that's alright. It looks like an attack's already coming, so that's fun, but this one's only 2. Excuse me, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. That pawn needs to go down to mine, and then I'll intercept this cow to give him another 1v1 against Joan of Arc. That Joan of Arc should just get melted here. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, very much melted. Cow goes down, so now I can reposition. Um, Basically anywhere around here. I just wanna make sure I'm in a good spot to get in front of the people trying to get to the city.
Can you open my door office so I can show you my hall?
So that's my girlfriend. She just got back from Aldi's. Anyway, she's got back from Aldi's, so after I'm done voicing this over, I'll just go out there. I'm still getting the regular kingdom notifications of stuff happening. Looks like one of EF's main branches got Surge Altar. Good rewards for them there. Another 1v1 for the town hall here. It's kind of repetitive waves. Look at this cow. Cow's actually gonna aggro healing, which is great. We'll basically be dead here in like 2 seconds, and then I think this might be last wave, last or second and last. I'll do the same thing here. Take out Cow with my Minamoto. Pelagius with the Drone. Yeah, pretty easy, straightforward, and then we're kind of not even done. We've done that a whole other time with just those rings. But 2 easy 3 stars on the side quests, and fame. Let's grab my cave chests here. Let's go at these get these other chests. Village right there. Like for the cave. I'll keep these guys rolling. It's almost at 100 and almost at 1.5 million, so that's good. Alright, Scipio with his goofy little voice line there. Seems to walk into the sea and I doubt that, but we got Ethelfled, which is great. She's an amazing support. Let's go check out. Let's go pull up the Discord here. Check out what her skill tree is. Now I know Ethelflaed to be very powerful. Um, just because of like you can hit 5 people with her primary, and the fact that she's free to play. It's like for filter because you're a 4 which is great. Um, you can get her for free, and she's so easy to max out. She is very great. Let's go with YSG here, and YSG is going to be what we shoot for with the Wheel of Fortune of that. YSG is the best early game investment you could possibly make for legendaries. Uh, he's like probably the only one you want to use your universal sculptures on, if any. Um, just because he's valid even into the frenzy KVKs. But Ethelflaed here specifically, um, he's got this skill that can basically clip over people or clip over the opponents so they can't run away because if you're outdoing them, you always want that. And then never mind some counter attack damage reduction. It's always great to be able to hit people without them hitting you back. Um, and this is good for like hitting rallies because rallies don't do direct damage to you. They only do like uh, they only do counter attack damage. So like if you're attacking a rally, they'll only hit you back. And then the rest of her skills, just hitting 5 cubes in a fan is crazy. Just a couple skill trees here. Have a quick look. I think I'll be just yeah, I'll should be on meta support skill tree. Um, it's great. The thing about Ethelflaed is just that her expertise makes her do extra damage to people that are crippled, and so if she does end up slowing down her opponent, then she has extra damage to them, which is great. And if you put her with a primary that slows her opponent, well, then you always just get that extra damage buff, which is huge. But that should be it for the day. Good pick, and see you tomorrow.